Hey guys, in this video, I'm going to talk about support and resistance. One thing you have to master while trading Forex is the areas of support and resistance. So let's first look at what exactly are these areas. Support and resistance are areas where price reacted to in the past, and there's a likelihood that price is going to react to those same areas in the future. So what happened in the past is likely to repeat again in the future. That's what we refer to as support and resistance areas or zones in a market chart. So let's look at both of them individually. Resistance is the level above price where price has reacted to in the past, the level above price. And in the image I have over here, right on top here is your resistance, where you see these red arrows here. This line here defines the resistance of this chart. All right, the price got there before, reacted to this area and pushed right back down. Support is the level below price where price has reacted to in the past. All right, so as far as support, it is the area or the level below price where price has reacted to in the past. So as you can see over here, this line here with these arrows here mark the support level. So you can see price came here, reacted to it, went back up, came back to the same zone, reacted to it, went back again on the same zone, and so forth and so forth. That is resistance and support, areas where price has reacted to in the past, and you expect price to react to the same very areas in the future. What happens is with both support and resistance, once you know how to identify where the support area is or where the resistance area is, it actually presents us with an opportunity to either enter a trade or to exit a trade. But you have to be able to properly spot these areas, which we are going to cover in details in the upcoming videos. Now, one thing I want to talk about is what happens when price breaks through. Either price goes up, you expected it to stop over here, the resistance, but it breaks through. When price breaks through resistance, it automatically becomes support. That resistance now becomes the support. Also, if price is going down, you expect it to react over here, but it end up breaking through the support, then that support zone or area automatically becomes your new resistance. So what we're going to do is we're going to look into a chart so you can actually see what I'm talking about. Price breaking through either the resistance or the support, so it's more clear to you guys. So here I have a USD JPY UJ chart. So let's mark this over here. So as you can see right there, so you can see we have a strong support area over here because market came down, went back up, came down, went back up, came down, could not break through, went back up, but here it is, come back down here, push back up, but eventually it broke this area. So you can see it has touched this area so many times. Right there you can see a rejection. Over here you can see another rejection and a whole bunch of rejection over here. You can see all this rejection there. Same thing over here, acted as a resistance over there. So price went down, came back. I should probably hold on. Okay, so with this one, as you can see, price came here too, acted as a resistance, came down, price went up here, another resistance here, but was able to push through. Okay, but you can see there was a little bit of a halt over here on the same zone. Then it went through, tried to come back down to the same zone, could not break, went back up, tried multiple times. As you can see, let me try to zoom in that. As you can see multiple times, you can see it tried to break through here. It created a ridge here, like a sideways movement, but could never break here. Went all the way back up. It tried to come back to the same zone, could not break, went back up, came back to the same zone here, pushed back up, and it eventually broke that zone. And you can see when price break that support area, it breaks with a lot of power. You can see this huge candle here. That's the candle that finally broke the support. Now the price is below this support area, which was support price coming down. Now this zone here has turned into resistance again. So meaning when price start pushing up over here, we are going to expect this here to be our new resistance. Even though previously it was support, now it is the new resistance. And you can see over here, that same zone was acting as resistance over here. So that is a strong zone when you are trading. So if I was in this trade and I was buying, going up, I would be taking my profit somewhere just before it hits here, because there is a very high chance that price is going to come back here and test this support, previously support, which is now resistance, and then what is going to happen is price might just go back down. All right, so that is a support that has turned into resistance. And you can also see, let's see if there's a clear one, even though over here it was a resistance, and then once it was broken it became support. All right, let's see, let me see here is a clear one. See, look at this over here. You see, while price was going up, there was strong resistance over here, strong rejection. All right, over here finally breaks that resistance, and now that area is a support area. In future, let me see where the market is right now. In future, while price is going down, I'll be watching this area. Okay, so if I'm in this market, I'm watching this area here as price pulls back here, and I'll also watch this area as price goes down, because now this area here, which was a resistance in the past over here, is now our new support over here. So hopefully this makes sense to you guys. When you mark those areas properly, you'll be able to have opportunities to either enter a trade as it breaks, you know, once the resistance is broken, or the support, or to exit a trade once you get closer to those areas. So that is how you identify areas of support and resistance. And what you want to do is make sure that that area has been touched multiple times. The more price has reacted to that area in the past, the stronger the area. Okay, the stronger the zone. And you can clearly see this zone here was strong because it took a lot of power to break through that zone. All right, so at some point I'm expecting the price is going to go right back up here, test this area, and continue to go down. But that's where you cannot enter a buy until you see what price is going to do in that zone. All right, but that's another training for another day. All right, so that is the expectation wherever you have a strong resistance or a strong support. All right, so that's how support and resistance work. Also, one thing I want to mention is that a support zone or a resistance zone is even stronger if not only has it been touched multiple times, but a zone that has acted as both support and resistance. And we have an example here. All right, we have a good example here, over here. Okay, here we had this area here acting as resistance. Price got there, pushed back down, got there, halted over there, went sideways a little bit, then went back down. So this area here has acted as both support and resistance. So over here you can see, so that is a very, very strong area, and that's why as price come up, my expectation for this would be maybe it does not break. But of course you always have to wait and see what price is going to do. There is no guarantee in trading. All right, but given that this is a very strong area that has acted as support and it has acted as resistance over here, I would expect price to come back and then push back down. I just want you guys to know what to look for when you are marking your support and resistance. Over here you have another resistance there. Okay, you can see price got there, all this move was stopped right here. Okay, couldn't break through, couldn't break through, couldn't break through, couldn't break through. So you expect in future when price come over here, it will make a halt to go back down, or maybe rage for some times before it can eventually break. All right, same over here. You can see over here, price got here, that's resistance, went down, came back, went down. All right, but eventually it broke that area. See, it broke over here, came back and tested the same zone before it took over. All right, over here it came back to the same zone, kind of came back to it, moved up, but it eventually was able to break through. All right, that's how you mark your support and resistance zones. Okay, over here you can see over here we have this here, that's a support zone. Okay, as you can see, price is above this zone. So as price came down, could not break through, tried again, went back up, all the way up, came back to the same zone here, couldn't break, eventually broke, but didn't go too far. As you can see, you see here, you can't even call this a break. This is a fake out. All right, look, it went down, it didn't go further, just went down and then came right back, stayed on the same zone, tried again, and eventually took over and went back up. All right, over here you can also see here you have resistance over there. All right, as price was going up, there was resistance over here. As price was going up here, you can see it created a new resistance here, over here, tried, and then went down. Eventually this huge candle broke that resistance over there. So as price move, it's going to create new resistance levels and new support levels, and you just have to be able to plot them and see them. You just have to use your eyes to see where those areas are. They are very, very easy. You can just go over here, see. So you expect when the market come back to this line, given that it reacted to it over here, it will do the same. Listen guys, this is a clip that I'm inserting into this video. I actually did this video about support and resistance a few days ago, and I came back. Before I posted this video online, I actually realized that the projection of this chart went exactly as I had projected. So I wanted you guys to see. So this is a good example of how support and resistance work, because when I did this video last week, I believe it was last week, price was over here, right here. If you go back a few minutes on this video, you'll see the price was right here. Let me put a vertical line over here. That's where price was, somewhere there. All right, that's where price was. And then I had projected with these arrows that price will get here, which is the resistance level, and go back down, which as you can see, price got to this resistance line here. All right, see here we have a break, but it didn't go much further. You can't call this a real break. Personally, this is what I would call a fake out, because if prices want to go further up, nothing was stopping it from going all the way up. But what happened was price broke here, went up a little bit. I think this is about 8 pips or 9 pips, and it came right back down, broke that support. Now from the top, of course, is support, and continue to go back down towards where I had personally thought was going to go in the previous clip, or if you just go back a few minutes of this video. Then I had also marked another line at the bottom here, right here, where we have this arrow pointing to. This is a support line coming from the left side. So let's change this color for now, and let's make it blue, right? Just so you guys can see, because we did mark that. If you just go a few minutes on this video, you'll be able to see. This is where we marked it from here. As you can see, this is a strong support area over here. Over here, you can see price ranging from here, going sideways over here, just playing around that area. Again, this is not a real break. All right, you can see it broke and then went right back and stayed on the same area, moving sideways. All right, but clearly you can see here. So what does this tell you? Here is a touch, here is a touch, here is a touch, over here, right here. So you can see that that's a very strong area. That's why I marked it. And you guys just need to go a few minutes on the video so you can see what I'm talking about. When price got here, it stopped on the same area and tested that area, tested it again, and as it kept testing this area, it eventually went to the top. All right, so that is that. I just wanted you guys to see that our projection for this, the way we mark this chart, was perfect. Okay, so that is your support and your resistance.